Are we doing Liverpool? It's my first gig in Liverpool. I'll just tell you a little bit about myself first. I'm actually ex-forces, so I've developed quite a bit of a thick skin through that. For 7 years, in fact, I was a member of Parcel Force. The boys from Parcel Force, you know, they're always in here. They're always in here. But in all seriousness, I am actually ex-forces. I joined the British Army when I was 17. Very proud day, very proud day. Just hold on with them claps. I joined the infantry because I was thick as fuck. So. But when I was 20, I got kicked out. What it was, they took a urine sample and they found cannabis in my system. And I was absolutely shocked. Because they expected them to find a lot more than fucking cannabis. I swear to you, I used to go home on leave every weekend and get off my fucking tits. I used to come to Liverpool, I used to go to Cream. Anyone want to go to Cream? The courtyard in Cream. When I die, that's where I'm going. Never mind heaven. But yeah, I was great being a squaddy and that. But when I come out, I obviously had nothing to do. So I thought I might become a rapper. Don't get many rappers from up north, do you? I get that. It's not a very cool place, is it? You know, there's no, like, gang culture or anything. I couldn't rap about pistol whippings, could I? But I could rap about pissed up whippets. I could. I've got a whippet. It's not a stereotype northerners only whippet. My whippet's called Linford. And he's named after my hero, the former 100-metre sprinter Linford Christie. And people say that's a top name for a whippet, Linford, because they're really fast runners. And I say, yeah. But the reason I've called my dog Linford is because he's got a massive cock. Unbelievable. I don't know if you've ever seen a sexually aroused dog, but they get this little red ender on them. It's like lipstick coming out of a tube, right? But with Linford, it's like a fucking red lightsaber. I swear to you. He's got this thing for labradoodles. Honestly, one walks past, he's up on the chair, lightsaber out like a fucking canine version of Luke fucking Skywalker. And the thing is, I take him to the pub with me every weekend when I go playing snooker. And he drinks whatever I drink. Guinness, Stella, Black Sambuca, everything. And I thought, well, why don't I start a rap about a pissed up whippet? That might be good. I've got this crazy whippet. He likes to lick his bollocks. He likes to socialise with me and other alcoholics. He likes to drink some Guinness. He likes to drink some Stella. He likes to shag some body's leg and throw up in my cellar. But every Friday night, I go out playing snooker. My whippet likes to come along and drink some Black Sambuca. But then he gets aggressive and he wants to start a fight. So the next time we go out, he's only having Sprite. I don't think Professor Green's got much to worry about, has he? This bald northern cunt rapping in Liverpool, he's not up to scratch. But I used to like the early 90s rappers. You know, like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, John Barnes. Come on, man, World in Motion. You've got to give him it. Public Enemy, I used to love Public Enemy. And my mate sent me a text the other day, said, have you still got my Public Enemy CD? And it took me about half an hour to realise that that's what he meant. Because he'd missed a letter L out of the word public. And I'm thinking, who the fuck is Pubic Enemy? What the fuck do they rap about? STD? You know? 15 months ago, I flew out to Ibiza. I nearly got infected off a lap dancer called Lisa. I took off all the clothes, got out the KY jelly, but then I saw this little crab crawling on her belly. Well, I was horrified. It nearly made me sick. I didn't want something like that crawling on my dick. So I made my excuses. Went home and had a shower. I'm just glad I dodged that girl's infected little flower. See, I may not be the best rapper in the world, but I am the most polite. Because you would not get Dr. Dre. Sorry, Dre. No, I forgot he got struck off, didn't he? Gross misconduct, dickhead. You would not hear Dre calling a female's intimate parts a flower. He'd call it something derogatory. And I'm not like that, I'm a gentleman. And not only that, pussy and shower don't rhyme. You know what I mean? So, I'll tell you what, though, I think the Royal Variety performance is crying out for an act like me. Do you not think the Queen would like to see a 6-foot northern working class skinhead rapping about pubic lice? Philip, this young man's lyrics are sick. And I do mean sick in the hip-hop sense. And fuck me, do I need to work on my Queen accent. But where do I practice it? Where do I practice that? Practicing it in my kitchen going, Philip, Philip. I look round, the little girl's looking at me going, Daddy, who's Philip? And why are you talking in that funny voice? But as I was saying before, I got kicked out of the army for drugs. But I don't class cannabis as a drug myself. I think it's more of a medicine, isn't it? I mean, it's not like cocaine. Now, cocaine is an evil drug. And I'll tell you why. You let me think. How can something make you feel so fantastic, and then within 25 minutes, if you don't have any more, makes you feel like absolute shit? Now, if there's anybody in here tonight who's never tried cocaine, it was a long shot, but if you haven't, I'd describe it as something like this. When you have that first line, it's an amazing feeling. It's like you've been transported to paradise, to Miami, to your own mansion. And in this mansion in Miami, you're sat in a state-of-the-art jacuzzi, but it's not full of water. It's full of $100 bills, and they're your $100 bills. And somewhere underneath all those $100 bills is the most beautiful person you could possibly imagine, giving you the most amazing oral pleasure ever. And then after about 25 minutes, you look round and you realise you're no longer in a mansion in Miami. You're now in a disused warehouse in Blackburn. No longer are you sitting in a jacuzzi full of $100 bills. You're now sitting in a wheelbarrow full of dog shit. And that beautiful person isn't down there anymore, giving you amazing oral pleasure. Now Janet Street Porter's down there. And she's trying to pull all your pubes out with your fucking teeth. Now just hold that image if you can. That white powder's on the table, you're going to have more, aren't you? Vicious circle. Vicious circle. This might surprise you, but I am a father of 3. I don't know what you're thinking. Poor kids, I can't believe they've got fucking children. But I've got twin girls who are 5, a little boy who's 7, and they ripped the shit out of me. Other day, something happened, Barbie's head got fucking decapitated. You know, I'm trying to say, who's done this, who's done this? None of them admitted to it. And I said, well, do you know what? One of you is lying, and it's bad to lie. Because every time you tell a lie, your nose gets a bit bigger. And my little lad looked at me and he goes, wow, Daddy, you must have told loads of lies when you were little. Little fucker, huh? He's always been a hustler, though, my little boy. I remember when he was about 3 or 4 years old, he would not use the toilet. He just wanted to use the potty all the time. So me and my missus, we thought, like, you know, like all good parents do, we thought we'll try and blackmail him. That's what you do, innit? So my missus come up with this reward system. And she said, right, Luke, every time you do a wee on the toilet, we'll give you 1 gold star. And every time you do a poo on the toilet, we'll give you 2 gold stars. And every time you get 5 gold stars, we'll buy you a Disney card. And I'm thinking, oh, whoa. These Disney cards are like a $5 each. You know what I mean? Let's set the bar a little higher. How about every 100 gold stars, we'll get them a Kinder Egg? And she went, you know when you asked me to marry you, Shaun, and I told you to get fucked? That's why. You're a tight bastard. Anyway, one day I'm just eating my breakfast, just eating Weetabix. Just sat there eating it. And my little lad said, what's that, Daddy? I said, it's Weetabix. It's good for you, this. It keeps you regular. Makes you poo a lot. He said, can I have some, Daddy? I said, of course you can. Give him a bowl of Weetabix. Happy days. Got to dinner time. Can I have some more Weetabix, Daddy? Yeah, of course you can. Give him some more Weetabix. Got to 4:30. Tea time. Said, Luke, it's your favourite today. Spaghetti bolognese. He went, Daddy, can I have Weetabix? I said, do you not want spaghetti bolognese? He went, I want Weetabix. And I thought, sussed him. He knows Weetabix makes you shit a lot. So he wants to live off Weetabix so we can do 5 shits a day. That's 10 gold stars. That's 2 Disney cars a day. That's £10 a fucking day. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. So I walked into the kitchen to have a word with my missus, and I didn't realise they were following me. And I said, look, we're going to have to change the system now. I said, he knows Weetabix makes you shit a lot. And I'll tell you what, if he keeps eating Weetabix like this, he'll end up shitting his insides out. And I just heard this little voice go, how many gold stars for that, Daddy? When I was on about rapping before, I don't think it'd be good to make a rap video as well where I live, because I don't know if it's the same in Liverpool, but there's this fashion where I'm from for women to go shopping in the fucking dressing gowns. And pyjama bottoms. What's all that about? If I were going to make a rap video, I'd be sat on a bus with a woman in a dressing gown, and the other one with, a morning jacket and fucking pyjama bottoms. Every single day in these little northern towns, there's women going shopping in their fucking dressing gowns. There's lots of crazy women. They're always causing dramas, walking around the pound shop in their coffee-stained pyjamas. All the teenage girls are getting pissed and taking drugs and running from the coppers in a stolen pair of Uggs. They're never going to work because they love it on the dole, force-feeding the children another sausage roll. But, I was in a good mood today, actually, because I got a phone call off my bank manager. And he rang me just to pay me a compliment. Have you ever heard of that? Now, I'm in loads of debt, and I thought that was a bad thing, but apparently he told me that one of my bills was outstanding. Not just good, he said fucking outstanding. And it was funny because just before that, I was feeling bad because I was on the phone to someone, and well, they were telling me a lot of bad things, what were going on in his life, and how his wife was going to leave him, how he was depressed and all this, and I got a bit impatient, and I just said, listen, mate, you're fucking boring me. I said, yeah, bad shit, so what? I said, just fucking man up and deal with it. I'm going. Put the phone down. And to be honest, I know you're really not supposed to speak to people like that when you work for the Samaritans. But what can you do? Ladies and gentlemen, you've been fantastic. I'd just like to leave you with this before I go. You're going to be seeing me on the next episode of Dragon's Den. I brought out a new creation. It's a microwavable curry. But it's no ordinary microwavable curry. It's ready in 9.5 seconds. Do you know what it's called? A Usain Bolty. I thought I'd save the best till last. Thank you, Liverpool.